some ago. I got some addresses. Les Warburton was a big help in this. He had a lot of the addresses that I sent out to former coaches. A couple other people I heard from. And there's a couple of gentlemen, Rick Zarin, that sent me a letter. He will not be attending today. And Alan Selica from New York, that's starting a camp out in the New York area, will not attend. But we got a good group of people here. And hopefully everyone will enjoy the day and we'll be able to do this in the future. I came to camp approximately 15 years ago, and I was here from 1972 to 1985 or 86 when the camp closed. Thank you. And
what are you doing now for work?
Right now I work for the Cambridge Family YMCA. I direct the membership programs, and currently I'm also umpiring in Eastern Mass. I'm umpiring in Eastern Mass on a part-time basis.
You're not retired?
Not retired, no. Not retired. Now we need someone else on here.
Yes.
All right?
Right.
Okay.
Okay, I'm on, huh? Okay, my name is Earl Mathewson. I came to camp back in 1975 and spent 11 summers down here and actually loved it. Currently I live in Connecticut, coach at Quinnipiac College, and get a chance to see a lot of the guys working in certain camps, but nothing like the Williams camp. It was a great day to come down here. I really want to thank Steve Neiterman and LoRusso for everybody talked about having a union, but they did something about it to get everybody
Jim Armstrong,
together. Okay, we'll grab Jim Armstrong, so that'd be fine. But again, it's nice to have both my son and daughter, Todd and Dina, come down here to see the camp where my wife Arlen and I had such good memories. Thanks a lot.
You're on.
Al, I'm Ted Ciesla, and I spent over 20 years at this camp. And there wasn't anything I miss more my whole lifetime than I do at this camp. I started here with Joe Camacho, Phil Boyles, Eddie Winkus, Pod Pierce, Percy Briggs, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful 20 years. I only hope that you could have been here to enjoy all of this. I'll tell you, when you drive through these gates, it seems so everything that's been stored up in your body just goes. And everything's so calm and serene. Well, it's nice to see some of the gang back. We're hoping to make this an annual affair. Too bad that you couldn't be here. We sure miss you.
Hi, my name is Roland Nadeau. I was here from 1980 to 1981, which is a drop in the bucket for most of you. I went to Brandeis University. I was coached by Tom O'Connell. I was fortunate enough to coach here for 2 years. Coach O'Connell got me here. I was kind of nervous before I got here, and after I left here, I wanted to come back. Unfortunately, circumstances did not dictate that I could come back. But those were 2 summers that were very, very dear to my heart. Being a young person at that time, age 20, I really didn't appreciate it, but now 12 years later, I know that it was one of the best times of my life. I really wish everybody could come back and enjoy it. I'm enjoying this reunion. I'm enjoying seeing some of the familiar faces I haven't seen for 10 or 12 years, and I just wish everybody could be here. And hopefully next year we'll have a bigger turnout. Thank you.
Oh, you're on. Go ahead. Your name.
Okay. Well,
Your name.
I'm Jeff Mendall. I came to Ted Williams Camp as a dishwasher in 1964 as a junior in high school. Spent a summer, then went back to school. A couple years into college, I got my WSI. I was looking for a summer job and remembered how much I enjoyed being at the camp. And I wrote a letter to, I believe it was to you, Al, saying that I was interested in maybe being a lifeguard on the waterfront. And people offered me the waterfront director role, which I was thrilled to take. I spent 3 years as waterfront director, and it's probably 3 of the most enjoyable years of my life. Graduated from college, opened a business in Middleborough where I've been for the last 20 years, and I still have a family cottage on the pond, so I spend every summer here and still have memories of the Ted Williams camp. Glad to be part of this.
Very good.
Hi Al, how you doing? I don't know if you remember me, but my name is Ed McElaney. I'm currently teaching at Catholic Memorial. I've been there for 28 years. My first introduction to Ted Williams Camp came through Tom O'Connell. I started here in 1973. I brought my 3 kids down, who at that time were Eddie, Chris, and Danny. Eddie, Chris, and Michael. And we had a great experience here as a family. My wife enjoyed the camp and the camp experiences as well as the kids. I've met an awful lot of great people here at Ted Williams Camp over the years, and I've still kept in touch with them. I appreciated the opportunity to come here, and I appreciated being with Bernie. I appreciated being with Les, and I really enjoyed it. We're here today. It's the middle of July. It's a beautiful day here in New England, and it's a great time to just sit down and reminisce about the good old times we had at the camp. So hopefully this will continue as the years roll along, and I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you very much.
Hi, Al.
Okay, honey. I'm here with my wife, Della, and I appreciate being here today. It's been a real reunion with some of these fellas, and we hope we can make it an annual reunion. A lot of old timers here. They all look old, but I'm the youngest. So anyway, go ahead, honey. My wife is very tongue-tied, so I won't say anything more.
How are you going to make a reunion when you're traveling all the time?
What do you mean? I travel. We've only taken about 20 cruises.
Only 20 cruises. You ought to take a cruise on Lake Aswanton. You're being recorded now.
Steve, I'm surprised you didn't have your setup for selling things today. I really am.
Well, if you had the money, I'd probably be able to do that for
Maybe
you.
we'll buy something. Are you going to charge us for these pictures?
Yes. Actually, what do you think we're going to do?
That's one way he's making his money, Ellis.
Okay, you're on.
Well,
Good, your name?
it was kind of fun being back here today. We spent, what, 20 years now, I guess? All our kids, family grew up here, learned to swim on the pond. We're reminiscing a little bit today about Les's son, Robbie. He caught a couple of fish out there, came into Charlotte in the trailer down below and wanted to make fish chow. As it turned out, we didn't have anything. So he went and got a little container of milk, and we made fish chow. But unfortunately, it was chocolate milk. Didn't taste exactly like what Robbie thought it would.
But we had a lot of fun, just the same.
It was a great job. Charlotte used to like to swim the pond. In fact, she grew up here when it was a scout camp. And amongst other things, she used to keep the ice holes open for the fishermen. And then she'd resell it to the next one along the line. Yeah, that does go back a couple of days, doesn't it? Yeah.
We had a wonderful time here, and our family grew up here, and it's all part of our lives.
And now I try to play tennis on Sunday mornings with a fellow who is trying to fix his camera and make sure it works all right. And I tell you one thing, Steve makes a great partner. He and I usually win doubles.
We certainly do.
We win our fair share.
And we call the lines correctly.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
See you later. Bye-bye.
All right, can we part from
You
here
can
now?
part now,
We
yeah.
say goodbye, everybody?
Goodbye. Right, okay, you're on.
Hi, I'm Fred Brown. I started at Ted Williams Camp in 1968. And since then, I worked here until 1983. And then I left. I had a chance to coach Bridgewater State College. I coached the East team in the 1982 Sports Festival. That led to me becoming the state chairman for the United States Baseball Federation, which I'm actively involved in. And I owe a lot to the coaches and administration here at Ted Williams Camp for giving me the chance to pursue my baseball career. And my wife Marge and I live in Bridgewater, and we have since 1971. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name's Mark Pelletier. I'm Jim Keener. I was Coach Fred Fred Brown got me a job here while I was a baseball player at Bridgewater State. I was here from 82, 83, 84, 85, and 86, I believe. They were great memories here at Ted Williams Camp. Some of my closest friends, one sitting next to me, we really spent a lot of great times together here, fishing and playing ball.
I was here from 1979 to 85. No, 79 to 85. Anyway.
You weren't here a year before me, Jim.
I got the job by reading the sporting news, looking for camps to work at, so I wrote a letter to Bernie, asking for a job, and he gave me a job, and that's how I got here.
So what are you doing now, Jim?
I'm the Sports Information Director at the University of Hartford. And Mark, what are you doing?
I'm the head baseball coach at Central Catholic in Lawrence. And won the North State Championship this year. We had a lot of fun. Still involved with baseball. Hi, Ted.
Thanks for the opportunity, Ted. This has been a great day. It's nice to see some familiar faces. Nobody's changed one bit, so thanks.
Okay. You're on.
Okay. My name is Bob Baldwin, and I worked here from 1981 to 1984, and had some great memories at this camp, and worked with a lot of wonderful people that I'm very excited to see today, and see that while a little of the place has changed, people have remained the same. That's what's important. I've stayed in athletics. Currently, I'm the head basketball coach at Fairhaven High School, and live about 3 blocks down the street from Joe Camacho, who I know is a close friend of yours, Ted. And this is my son, Johnny, who hopefully would someday love to get an opportunity to send him to a camp like this, too. So I thank you for the opportunity to work at this camp. I enjoyed it, and the memories keep going on.
Hi, Ted. Jim Kayajian. I'm from Middleborough. I worked here from 80 to 84. Once again, it's very nice to be back here and see the people and the facilities that we haven't seen in a few years. The people have changed a little bit, but they're still basically in athletics. I'm now currently married. I have a son, 20 months old, and we're very pleased to be here, out seeing my relatives and all the people in the background. Everybody seems to be happy and good. I hope that you're able to attend this one day. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
We're on. Let's see. My name is Joel Slutski. I started out as camp here in 1970. And the thing I accomplished the most was I met Tina and we got married. No, I'm only kidding. I met Tina here. Tina worked in the office for 3 years, but we'll get back to her in a few minutes. I started out in 1970 as an 8-year-old camper, and I came here for 11 out of 13 years and worked all the way up to a coach. And it was probably the best time of my life, and I wouldn't miss today for anything. It just was a blast, and it's good to see everybody. And part of the fun was sneaking around and meeting Tina when she wasn't supposed to be with any of the guys that were at the camp. Meet Tina.
Hi, I started here back in 1981, and I was here about, actually it was 5 years, from 1985. Right now I'm working at Ocean Spray, living back in Lakeville, and I would just say that those 5 years were like one of the best of my life, and I hope that we do this on a yearly basis.
And it was the best time, and we're very, very glad to be here.
How about all the money you made?
Here?
Yeah. You still got it? What are you, oh, okay, you
Right
still...
now
I live in Albany, New York. I live in Clifton Park, New York, right between Saratoga and Albany. Try and make money at the track in August, and right now I'm selling residential mortgages, and looking forward to August in 2 weeks, going to the track.
Good. Here we are. We have 2 youngsters here. Lester's granddaughter. We're going to get her mother in later on.
Still at Braintree.
Give me your name.
Jim Armstrong.
You came to camp when?
I came to camp here in '74, and I worked till '85 till it closed. Then I worked, I ran the evening program with them, and for optional practices. And right now I'm a JV coach, assistant coach at Braintree High School, and it's really, really great that everybody gets together. Joe LoRusso did a great job setting this up, And the only guy we don't see here is Tom O'Connor. Tom O'Connor.
How's your record, please? You've been winning baseball games?
Yeah, my record in Braintree was 14-5 this year as a JV coach. He had a good, JV's had a good season.
And you're still in baseball?
Still in baseball, yep. We run a baseball camp this summer at Braintree, small camp, a couple weeks, and
that's good. You get all your training at the Ted Williams camp?
all the training right here at Ted Williams.
Good enough.
It's a great chance to see everybody today. Great reunion.
Good. Oh, Ted, go ahead. You're on.
I was a camper here in 65 to about 71. Went Tufts from Bridgewater. Feel like I grew up down here. A lot of good old memories as I walked around up by the dorms and through the fields today. I've been coaching at Bridgewater State for 8 years. I just recently resigned from Bridgewater State. I've been running camps myself, play ball baseball camp for 13 years, where we've had over 600 kids the last 7 or 8 years. And this February coming up, I'm going to go to work for the San Francisco Giants. I won't know September 1st where I'm going to be going. I just recently could have started with them this February. I turned it down with the agreement that I would start with them next year. I'm hoping to manage in the Giants organization. I'll probably be in Everett, Washington, and Scottsdale, Arizona. So here, and it's nice to be back. Thanks.
12 years. I ran the director of the camp the last 2 years. I'm starting my 25th year of teaching at Holbrook and my 25th year of coaching baseball and basketball. How's that?
Well, wait a minute now. You're still in baseball. When were you here?
From about 1970 to closing.
Can you win games at Holbrook all right?
We've been in the state championship the last 3 years. We haven't won.
And could, working at the camp really gave you a little help in that respect, didn't it? Anybody that can win at Holbrook deserves a lot of credit out.
Well, I learned most of the stuff from coaching here. I felt like I grew up here. 3 of my children were born in the 12 years I was working on the lake right next to Leicester. And I felt fortunate to meet.
You were lucky to be next to Leicester.
That's right. And like I said, I felt like I grew up here. I thought it was a great idea to have everyone come back.
Good. Last week, and he's doing very well. Okay, you're on. Okay.
Al, just want to say hello. We're here at the Ted Williams camp, the thing that you started, and we just got here. So there's a lot of people. It's a reunion. I think that maybe you should come down, and Bernie's here, and Les is here. So hope to see you one of these years. I'm down in Naples, Florida, and I know that you're at Winter Haven and Bernie just bought a place right next there. So just want to say hello. I'm still the same guy, and I'd just like to say that maybe you can get up here one of these years and see us. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Okay.
I think I started at the camp in the early 70s, 71, thereabouts, and kept going until it closed. Right now I'm working at MIT, living in Chestnut Hill, Mass, right near Boston College. And I just want to say camp was one of the best things that occurred in my lifetime. It helped me grow up quite a bit and learned a lot of things, met some good people. And I'm really glad that we had this opportunity to get together today and see everybody come back and see what people are doing today. I think it's a wonderful thing. And again, I'm glad that was here, and hopefully we can do it again. Thanks.
Okay. You're on.
Jim Kozanowski. Came down here with Fred Brown in '79. Worked here at the camp from '79 to its closing. Was down here with my family. Enjoyed it very much. One of the best times I've had in my life as far as coaching goes. Used to camp out down here, did a lot of bike riding. Met a lot of great coaches. Enjoyed working for Bernie and met Ted Williams. And my son did a lot of fishing down here. Had a great time.
Your name? Hi, Al. Hi, Ted. Go ahead.
I know Steve. Dave Piasecki was at camp in 1967 or thereabouts to about 1975. We had a great time at Ted Williams camp. Our kids used to come over here with us every evening for supper. Had some great friends that we met here. The Cassidys and the Warburtons were super to us. Mr. Stanley was a tremendous sports provider. We did have a great time at Ted Williams Camp, and I'm now working with Primerica Financial Services, and trying to show people how to make and save money. And Steve is already...
Why don't you turn around, let's see what's on the back of this shirt here so we'll know.
Right.
Has it got a phone number? That's where he works like. If you got any...
508-946-1166.
There you are. If you want any money, they've got it. You are...
Still grouchy. Les is still eating. Hope you're both feeling well. Have a nice day.
What are you doing, Phil? What are you doing now? What are you doing? All right. You got anything to say, Bernie? You haven't, his house a price. Yeah.
Anything to say about this gathering?
Yeah.
It's just great. It was all done without our association or anything.
They did it on their own.
I think, yeah.
How about this weather today? Do you think it's better than Florida?
This is God's country with this weather.
Are you mostly down there all year? Or?
Yeah. This is one this year.
Here we are. They've got the grill going now. This is not a professional job. I am not very good at this. In fact, this is my second time I've done this thing. But they seem to, the price is right, for sure. It does bring back a lot of memories.
You got his home number? I'm going to call him. Let's get his phone number right now. I'm going to try him right now.
You won't remember probably what's
'Playboys, man.
Yeah, we're rolling now.
Say something.
Say something.
Say something.
When did you get...
It's great to be back, but it's really sad to see this place like this. It brings back a lot of great memories, some of the greatest years we've ever had.
Living next door to the Mathewsons.
Well,
exactly, Arlene.
that wasn't exactly the best. A lot of bed squeaking.
Here we go.
Put that in the film.
Hi there, how are you?
And it's in tough shape. You got no problems if you're playing here to be able to call the line. Now, Ted, as you recall, this is the court that we beat everyone. We were champs here. I think that we ought to put on an exhibition here, and from the proceeds to do over the court. They have one net up, but certainly it's not suitable for tennis. But we'd have an excuse if we didn't make the right calls. But we beat everybody, so what difference does it make?
This one's dedicated to Tony Segadelli,
There we are.
the man who would call strikes for him.
Hello, here we are. Oh, that's good. Put that right on there with that thing. That's what we want. There we go. There we go. Five good lookers. There we go. There we are. Good.
We both are. We have one more piece.
This is really...
This isn't ours.
Other people might... I think it's a dog.
Smile, I'm taking your picture. There you are. What's your names?
Johnny, Dina,
Who? What's your name? Amy? Amy what? And this, and what's your name?
Johnny Baldwin.
Johnny what?
Baldwin.
Baldwin, huh? You having enough hamburgers?
Oh, there's Jim. She come out of nowhere.
Look at that leg, huh? See that? These are the better half. So we're inside of the mess hall, and this is a sign that's hung up over the door as you go out. It's too bad that they don't have some money that could really do something with this facility. And this is the office of the camp. So this looks like in pretty good shape.
My nephew, Stephen Crisco.
Good.
And this is my fiancée, Laura Prohovich.
There we are.
Thank
Good
you.
enough.
Hi
Their father is here. Just close enough.